Today's video is all about art, although it mainly uses words. So, as with one of my other videos, which was random drawing, stylized writing works very well with this technique as well. The idea, as I'll show you, is to forget all about the good handwriting rules you were taught at school. So here you can write with no gaps between the words. Write over other words, not stay on the lines. Your letters can be different sizes. Letters can overlap between lines, and punctuation can be thrown right out the window. So these words will end up looking like a pattern or a textural base that you can then paint or draw on top of. So I'll just move the camera and I'll show you what I mean. So there we go, a bit of paper. So I'm going to show you the first style I did quite a little while ago, but I used charcoal originally and I don't, so I've got a bit of pastel instead, which should work. It's just a thick pen writing implement, I suppose. So all I'm going to do is let the flow of words come out and onto the page. And they don't need to make sense, but they can if you want. So I will just write what I'm saying. And there's A, D, U. Oh, let's get out of the way. You can see what I mean by this technique. I can't spell today. And then the W-O-R-D words can be larger. Okay, so that is the general gist of what I'm talking about today. That's quite stylized. It's my stylized, and we all have different styles of writing, and they will all produce completely different patterns. So you can repeat the same word again and again. You don't have to do a sentence. It would make a good pattern though, a single word repeated. So I'm just going to move this and we'll show you something else. So there are attached images that go with this video, and on one of them you'll see what I've done with the charcoal. The image one is I wrote and wiped them out and then wrote over them again. You can do this as many times as you like, and the layers make interesting textures. So I'll just show you a couple of things as I'm going. So this one was done with just a pencil pen. Get it so you can see it properly. There we go. I've no idea what I wrote now, but it just becomes a pattern, which is quite interesting. On the other images, there's one with large words, and the other one I use white and black, so you can have a look at them. So for these, I'm thinking that you just write down your thoughts, however you want to say them. Use whatever words you want, and these words are for you and no one else. So let me see. You may want to leave some words readable, or you may not, and that's your choice. So I'll just show you again what I'll try a different thing. It's this kind of, I end up going back to the same thing. It's difficult to speak and write at the same time. So we'll go bigger there. I can put a gap. Let's have large writing and have words over words. Then we and we gap. So we can have a pattern there. You can see how that's working. So there we've got leave a gap, and it becomes quite a nice pattern. I think so anyway. I don't know about yourselves. So I'll show you another little thing. So with me, I'm using the black pen again because that's what I like. It works for me. You can use any colour you want and as many colours as you want. Try experimenting with different thicknesses of pen. As you can see, the charcoal and the large pen work. It doesn't have to be on a blank piece of paper. You can use up bits and pieces you have lying around. So here's one I used from the Decalcomania one. Let's write a little bit on this. So this is a good day today. And I am making a video. So there we go. A little bit of that, and that can cover the sheet or go in places. You could just do little blocks of writing if you want and just leave a little bit there and then maybe draw a picture. But I will show you these as well. So these are older ones. One's got slightly larger writing than the other. And I covered the whole sheet and then I turned them round and did it again. But this was the idea that we're coming to. I like the postcard size pieces. You can put a lot of words onto them and you can do them small, even smaller writing. And I like the idea of painting over them, so you are just obliterating the words you've put down. And then drawing on top. I've only used, you could cover the whole page, you could cover it so you can't see any letters, and then draw on them or paint on them or not. It's entirely up to yourselves. So for these pieces I write down thoughts generally that I don't want in my head anymore. And it's good to get them out. So it's also great to cover them, obliterate them in whatever way you want and then let them go. I can't read these again. There's words here and there that I can, but I don't understand what I've been writing. But at the time I was getting unwanted thoughts out, which was good. So enjoy experimenting. There's also a link to artists where text is the main focus in their art, and their text is mostly readable, but it's interesting nonetheless. So I hope you enjoyed that. Very simple today, and bye for now.